Shalom, Israel. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Israel. We want to give a call out Yahweh by Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, right? To the Most High God and the Son, for leading us to another wonderful Sabbath, right? I want to give a mighty shalom to all the elect elders out there that's been pushing this truth for decades and decades, motivating me to keep pushing this truth and not being faint-hearted in this truth, right? I want to give a mighty shalom to the Battle Axes captains out there that raised me up in this thing, right? I want to give a shalom to just to all my brothers and sisters out here in this truth, man. That's keeping the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, putting in the work with all diligence and sincerity, right? All right, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a special, man. Y'all throw us some prayers for Captain Yard with the loss of his grandmother. And, you know, I can't feel him well either, man. Y'all throw us some prayers for man. All right. I want to give a mighty shout out to Gabrielle, y'all. Who else we got? Brother Ray up there in Minnesota. Brother Cole doing his thing. All right, in Battle Axe Memphis, right? Am I missing anybody? Brother KJV out there somewhere driving them trucks, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. All right. This class is parables, similitudes, and dark sayings. Parables, similitudes, and dark sayings. This is part of our heritage. Y'all wonder why, you know, the so-called black man, you know, we come up like these things with these things like rap music. We're some of the best writers. All right. We've always spoken in parables and similitudes, man. This is what we do. The Lord put these things in us, man. All right. So we're going to jump right into it. All right. The first precept we're going to bring out is Proverbs chapter 1. Proverbs chapter 1. And like I said, whenever y'all want to jump in, y'all just jump in and bring precepts. It's open range today. All right. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 1. Mm-hmm. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel.
So we all know that Proverbs was written by King Solomon, which is one of the wisest men on the earth. We're going to go into a little bit of history with King Solomon also later on in the lesson. Go ahead.
To know wisdom.
To know wisdom. Read.
And instruction. To perceive the words of understanding.
To perceive the words of understanding, man. Because these words are simple to those that's keeping the commandments. We can perceive these dark sayings and parables that's in this book. All right. But the average man, the average, you know, Christian out there, they don't know what's going on. They don't understand that this book is twofold. Right. It says to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Right. Read.
To receive the instruction of wisdom.
To receive the instruction of wisdom, man. To receive instruction of wisdom, you have to incline your ear and not be stiff-necked, man, and hard-headed, right? You have to hearken. Read.
Justice and judgment and equity. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man.
Right. To give subtlety to the simple, man. To give substance to the simple, man. You know, to the dumb. All right. Read.
To the young man. Knowledge and discretion.
Discretion. Yeah, he was right. Go ahead.
A wise man will hear.
A wise man will what?
A wise man will hear.
Because a wise man will hear. All right, that's why in James will say, hey, be quick, be slow to speak, slow to anger. All right, and quick to listen, man. All right, you have to hear. You have to hear out the matter, man. Read.
And will increase learning.
And will do what?
And will increase learning.
Read.
And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
A man of understanding will attain to wise counsel. Right? Read.
To understand a proverb.
To understand a proverb, man. Y'all have to understand, man, this book from Genesis all the way to Revelation is a big proverb similitude. They're all dark sayings. Read.
And their interpretation.
And their interpretation, right? Read.
The words of the wise. And their dark sayings.
The words of the wise and their dark sayings. All right. So this is just a little introduction into going into breaking down parables, similitudes, all right, and these dark sayings that's in the scriptures, man. All right. This is information that y'all just coming into the truth. Y'all have to understand these things. You have to understand that you have to read these scriptures precept upon precept to get the understanding. All right. But number one, you have to keep the commandments, though, right? So we're going to get that in Isaiah chapter 28. Let's go to Isaiah 28 and verse 7. We're going to start at verse 7. We're gonna get into, and we're gonna start this lesson off with a parable, with a similitude. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, can I borrow a piece of paper?
I left my thing.
I don't like writing on one piece of paper. It feels funny. All right. Yeah, you good. All right. Yeah. So first precept, Isaiah 28. All right. So y'all that's out there that's new to this truth, or y'all been in the truth for a while, this is a great precept to know. This is how you can teach people to get the understanding of the scriptures, precept upon precept, line upon line. All right. Isaiah chapter 28 and verse number 7. We're gonna start at verse 7.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 7.
Bring it out.
But they have erred through wine.
See, so these scriptures are saying they have also erred through wine, right? So the Christian pastor tell you that, yeah, you know, they was drunk, you know, they was kind of sitting up drinking a lot of wine, you know, but that's not what that's going into. Okay, the Lord said, prove our things, so I'm going to prove these things to you. It says, but they also have erred through wine, read.
And through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet.
The priest of the prophet, your TD Jakes, all right? Your damn Creflo Dollar. What's another one of the wicked ass pastors? Ricky. Yeah, Ricky damn Gay Rush, right? These are the pastors that err through strong drink. All right. Read.
The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine.
And they're swallowed up of wine. Read.
They are out of the way through strong drink.
And they out of the way through strong drink, man. They going the hell off, and they having the whole congregation going the hell off through strong drink and wine, man. Read.
They err in vision.
They err in vision, man. They err in vision. They telling you one thing, and they read one thing in the scriptures and breaking it down all wrong. Right? Read.
They stumble in judgment.
And they stumble in judgment, man, because they don't know true judgment of these scriptures. Now, wine is a similitude to doctrine or going to other philosophies. That's what wine is. All right. And we're going to prove this. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 21. And this is why you have to read the book precept upon precept to get the understanding, right? I'm going wrong, like tripping. Isaiah 51 and verse 21.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 21. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken.
And drunken, man. They drunken with what?
But not with wine.
But not with wine, man. See, you can be drunk without literally drinking wine and strong drink, man. You have to have understanding of these scriptures, man. Sometimes when it's talking about wine, it might be literal, but sometimes this is spiritual wine, man. All right, read.
Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, and thy God, that pleaded the cause of his people.
Was pleaded the cause of his people, Israel. Read.
Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling.
And so he said he took out of our hand the cup of trembling, man. Read.
Even the dregs of the cup.
Even the dregs of the cup. You know, when you pour a beer, you got the damn suds at the top. Even the dregs, read.
Even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again.
See? So this is not talking about a damn literal cup. This is just saying it's a similitude, man. Okay? This is when they're talking about drink, it's a lot of times it's a similitude. The Lord said he's going to take away that cup of trembling, us being in captivity. Ultimately, these curses, that's in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 15 on down, right? And then you read 23, he's going to take the cup of trembling from us and give it to the other nations. Now they turn to drinking that cup, right? So let's go back. Let's go back to Isaiah chapter 28, all right? So in verse 7, it's just saying, but they also erred through wine, but we just see that wine is not literal wine, okay? Y'all want to add something?
And then precept 4 is Revelations 14 and 10, like about the other nations drinking of that wine.
That's right. That's right. And if you want to go get it, we can go get it if you want to. Okay, I'll go get it real quick. I read it. Yeah. So even when y'all reading Revelations, man, like my auntie told me, I don't read Revelations. I don't read that. Like, why you don't read that, Auntie? You know, because it talks about damn beasts and dragons and damn monsters, and they think they taking these things literal, but no, these are similitudes. right? They don't have understanding of the scripture. What was that? Revelation
14 and 10.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 10. The same should drink of the wine of the wrath of God.
Of who?
Of the wrath of God.
So we know this is not talking about like actual wine, because when we drink wine, we drink it to be merry. So we know it's talking about, of course, like I had explained itself, the wrath of God, but read on.
Which is poured out without mixture into the cup.
Without what?
Without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Hey, so that's straight wrath, man.
Straight wrath.
He ain't got to water.
He ain't got to water down. I'm just not peeping that, man.
But read on.
All right. And he shall be tormented with fire.
With what?
With fire.
Read on.
And brimstone. In the presence of the holy angels. And in the presence of the Lamb.
So basically, hey, y'all gonna be humiliated in front of the whole nation, in front of Christ, and in front of the angels. But that's
right, man. So y'all have to understand, wine is going into philosophies and doctrine. Okay, like the Trinity doctrine, man. Like saying that Christ and the Most High God are the same. Yeah, they have the same mind, but they're not the same person, right? So that's that wine. That's that strong drink. That's just an example of the wine and strong drink that y'all Christian pastors be giving y'all, man. All right, having you thinking that salvation is for everybody. That's a strong. That's wine in a strong drink, man. All right, having you thinking that you're equal to these heathens out there. That's wine in a strong drink, man. All right. So that's how your pastors will have you err, man. You got something done?
Yeah. You can go back to the Isaiah, but go to 51 and 17.
Okay.
Because like just how the other nations drank of that cup of fear of the Lord, we did the same exact thing. That's why we err now. That's why we got them curses. You know what I'm saying? That's why we grope at noonday. This is why we have all these curses. When you get that read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 17. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem.
Oh, who?
O Jerusalem.
Okay.
Which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury.
The cup of his fury. So this, hey, it's double fold with that thing too. It's similar to, like he says, dark sayings, because hey, he getting on the other nation too, but judgment come first in the house of Israel first or whatever. Hey, we getting judged for all these things too. Just how the other nations drink of that cup of the fury of the Lord, we did the same exact thing. This is why we erred through wine.
That's right. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling.
The cup of who?
The cup of trembling.
Hey, man, it literally say the same exact thing as that Revelations. And even Isaiah, you go down and drop down to 22. Man, that's why, hey, but the Most High, he a smooth dude, and them similitudes and the way that he can break stuff down to people. Hey, man, it's plain to the holy, man, but it's a stumbling block for the weak. Hey. That's why they gonna drink of the same cup, and he can put it out there twice. He'll say, first he told Jerusalem, but then he told, hey, the other nations, y'all gonna get the same thing too, man.
And I made a good point on just how smooth the Most High is with these similitudes. And even the Most High himself say, and that precept coming up, how the Most High glorify himself by saying, like, you see how I make these parables? You see how I make one thing mean two things, or maybe even three things? Man, I'm so smooth, man. The Most High say that he's smooth, man, in so many words. But I made a good point, and that was a great breakdown, man. All right.
Said and wrung them out,
right.
And they dry.
And they wrung them out.
But you know, when you get a towel and you dry that thing out, man, it ain't nothing there. That's why we went in captivity, because our honorable men are famished. We done drank of that cup of the fury. We done provoked them to anger. Now we done got them curses. Now we dry. Shall these dry bones live? Like, man, all these things, man, you could break that thing down precept on precept. That's how you know the Lord is, man, his omnipotency, man, it stands forever. Like you said, them similitudes, man, it's crazy. That shit on that.
Yeah, that was great, man. I'm gonna put that wrong them out by my Ezekiel 37, man. That was a good thing, man. He dried them out, man.
Got them drunk and
dried them out. And that is what drink do.
Yeah,
he thirsts as hell in the morning time. Mouth tastes nasty.
Wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, man, why my throat so dry?
Hey, man, the instant run out already.
Boy, that's another similitude to that too.
It is a good similitude.
Because think about it, man. We get dry and wrung out from the other doctrines, but what water do we need? That living water, right? Christ, we need that water, man. Right, man. See, that's another similitude within itself, man. Most High is a powerful man, bro.
Right. And he is a powerful man, man. Right.
Cause like even like how Capt Benaniyah always bring out Most High God's word play way better than Lil Wayne. So
Right.
rapping that's accurate, man.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I want y'all to understand, man. You know, especially with the rap thing, that was one of the first things that clicked to me when I got this truth. When I started looking at the similitudes and like the different parables, man. Hey, man, we are the Israelites, man. Right. There's so many things that let us know that we are Israel, man. Right. All right. Let's go back to Isaiah chapter 28. Yeah, we're gonna keep reading down, man. 28 and what we stopped at?
You stopped at 7.
Yeah, go ahead and read 7 over. Right. Go ahead and read 7 over. All right.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 7 from the top. They also have erred through wine.
They're erred through wine, man. We already know what the wine is. Read.
And through strong drink. Are out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
The priest and the prophet had erred through strong drink.
Mm-hmm.
They are swallowed up of wine.
Swallowed up of wine. Read.
They are out of the way through strong drink.
Mm-hmm.
They err in vision. They stumble in judgment.
Yeah, got us celebrating Christmas and got us doing Halloween at the damn church, calling it the damn what they call it, the Harvest Festival.
Trick or treat, harvest
and all that that's wickedness, man. All right, read.
For all tables are full of vomit.
All tables are full of vomit and filthiness, man. Read.
So that there's no place clean.
There's no place clean, man. They don't even the pastors don't make a discernment or separate and tell you, hey, that's clean and that's unclean. Nah, he just mix it all together. All right. It don't matter when it comes to Christianity. Read.
Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Whom shall he teach knowledge? Read.
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine, y'all? All right. The true doctrine of the scriptures. There's only one interpretation of these scriptures. Right? Read.
Them that are weaned from the milk.
Them that are weaned from the milk. Read.
Drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept.
Now you just read the whole book just through.
For precept must be upon precept.
So y'all, precept must be upon precept. That's how you get the true understanding of the scriptures. Precept upon precept. Y'all just saw how we went to Isaiah and we jumped to Revelations. We jump into different parts of the book to get the understanding what wine is.
Right.
Okay, to understand who the trees are. Trees are actually people. We're gonna get into that too. All right. Right. Oh yeah, man. We gonna definitely go there. Right. So read.
For precept must be upon precept. Precept upon precept. Line upon line.
Line upon line.
Line upon
Line
line.
upon line.
Here a little
bit in the Old Testament. Read.
And there a little.
Gotta go into the New Testament, man. Because they really saying the same thing. Man, the Lord is awesome in how he made this book, man. It's a big jigsaw puzzle, man. And you got to be able to break these things down, man. You can't just read it from page to page. You get to understand how your Christian pastor teach you, man. Read.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
With a stammering lips and another tongue, he will speak to this people because he knew that we were going to captivity. So yeah, we speak in different languages, man. But the truth is still the truth, man. Read.
Verse 12. To whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest.
Right, man, because once I got the understanding of these scriptures, hey, I was at peace, man. I know this in y'all face. I'm gonna move it. Hey, once I got the understanding of these scriptures, and realized I was an Israelite, I was getting the correct breakdowns. It's refreshing. It's like a breath of fresh air. All right, understanding why is it like this in my life, man? Why my life so damn hard? Why is it okay for black people to be treated like this? It's like, damn, but in these scriptures, it helps you to understand what's going on in your life. I'm telling you, before I got to the truth, man, I feel like I was in a damn Twilight Zone, man. I knew something was wrong, man. Right? I knew something was wrong, man. Right? Go ahead, keep reading, though.
And this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear.
Well, yet they would not hear because Israel hard-headed. That's why I started off with Proverbs chapter 1, man. You have to incline your ear and just listen, man. Read.
But the word of the Lord was unto them.
But see, it don't matter. It said the word of the Lord was still unto them. These stiff-necked and hard-headed people. Read.
Precept upon precept.
Precept upon precept.
Precept upon precept.
Precept upon precept.
Line upon line.
Line upon line.
Line upon
Line
line.
upon line.
Here a little. And there a little. That they might go in and fall back.
They done went and fall backwards, man. Precepts just kicking their ass, man. Hey, nothing can trump these scriptures, man.
Right.
Read.
And be broken.
It be broken. That whole doctrine, that whole damn, man, these scriptures will break your spirit, man. If you try to come against these scriptures, man, and be broken. All right? Anything, your doctrine, your philosophies are broken. Read.
And snared and taken.
You snared and taken, man. You didn't entrap yourself with your own damn words, man. These scriptures will convict you like that. When you this book is a real weapon, man, but you have to know how to wield this sword, man. Right? That's it on that. Y'all got something? All right, let's move on. Let's go to Hosea chapter 12, verse 10, man, because this class is all about similitudes, man. You know, it ain't that many precepts. I ain't got that many precepts tonight, but y'all know how y'all know how it go. Hosea 12 and 10. This is a common precept. And these precepts, y'all brothers and sisters should be writing these down, man. Y'all brothers that's trying to make classes, I'm telling you, when y'all watch anybody class, man, y'all write them down. Y'all should be writing these things in your Bible. All these precepts I got tonight, I'm going to tell you, all of them, every single one of these precepts I'm bringing out tonight is, I think it's about 12 or maybe 15 precepts. All 12 of 15 precepts are written down by Hosea 12 in verse 10. And y'all probably can't see it as good, but just for that one verse, I got like damn 15 precepts right there. And it's all about how Israel, how we teach in similitudes, all right, in parables and dark sayings, man. All right, this is a part of our heritage. This is a part of our custom. This is how we keep the heathen out of our business, man. You know, it's almost like another language, man. Right? Speaking, you know, like jive talk, man. Right? All right, Hosea chapter 12, verse 10.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 10.
Uh-huh.
I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes.
So the Lord said, I have spoken by the prophets. He uses the prophets, the men of Israel. All right. And I have multiplied visions. Read.
By the ministry of the prophets.
Like it. I have multiplied. You already said similitudes already?
Okay.
I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. My bad. All right. All right. So, hey, the Lord has always used parables. Okay. And the one reason I brought this class out because it was somebody let me know that damn, they didn't even understand that this Bible was full of similitudes. Like they thought it was a stupid thing. I was trying to teach them something and I used a similitude, and they thought it was dumb. I said it was dumb. Like, why would you even do that? And I showed them why I would do that. And I started beating them up with these damn precepts, man. Right? All right. Next precept. Sirach, chapter 42 and verse 24. Hey, see, just come on.
Oh, man.
But the airfield called. Thought the heat was on. Sirach chapter 42 and let's say verse 24. Okay.
The book of Sirach, chapter 42, verse 24. All things are double, one against another.
The Lord said all things are double, one against the other. Read.
And he had made nothing unperfect.
Man, the Lord ain't made nothing imperfect. Man, these scriptures are perfect. How he made all these wonderful parables and similitudes, man. All things are double, one against another. Read.
One thing established the good of another.
And one thing established the good of another, man. Like you get this precept, and this precept right here proves that precept is true. You see, that's what they're saying. All right, it says one thing establish the good of another, man. Because you got to have 2 or 3 witnesses, man. Don't ever let your pastor sit up, read a scripture, and tell you that's what it means without going to 2 or 3 other scriptures that say the same thing that prove that that's what they really mean, man. That's what they're saying. One thing establish the good of another, man. That's how cold these scriptures are, man. All right, precept upon precept. Read.
And who shall be filled with beholding his glory?
You see that? That's the part I was talking about. The Lord saying, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory, man. That's a glorious thing to actually be able to understand these scriptures, man. Right? The Lord put His Holy Spirit in you like that to where you can decipher these scriptures, man. It's a glorious thing. All right, to be able to understand these dark sayings and these parables, man, that the Most High created just for you, all right, and not for the other nations. All right, the only way they get understanding is through us. All right, let's get Job chapter 11, verse 6. Okay, oh yeah, go ahead.
Because that's crazy, like how this scripture is saying that other scriptures and precepts are double. Hey, even this scripture right here got a precept that's saying the same thing.
Same thing.
But that's
exactly. In fact, I'm gonna bring out Job, and you can break it down, all right? Because you had mentioned it earlier. All right. So yeah, this precept, Sirach chapter 42 and 24, precepts with Job 11 and 16. Mm-hmm. All right, 11 and 6, Salakia. All right. This is the book of Job, chapter 11 and verse 6. And that he would shew this, Salakia, and that he would shew thee the secrets of wisdom.
The what?
The secrets of wisdom.
Because hey, everybody ain't gonna get the secrets, because nobody has like the full understanding, but we are getting a lot of the understanding of whatnot because we're keeping the commandments. But we don't.
They that are double to that which is.
Saying the same thing that Sirach is saying, but we don't.
Know therefore that God exacted for thee less than thine iniquity deserving. All right. Canst thou by searching find out God?
So it's asking a question, like, can you find out? Because we know that our thoughts is nothing like the Most High God's thoughts. So we know that it's a lot of secrets that He have that hey, we don't even know. But we are keeping His commandments, so we have a better chance than the average man that ain't keeping the commandments. The Israelite man is that, but we don't.
Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection? You want to keep going?
I mean, yeah, you can read on.
Okay, I'm reading on a little bit. It is as high as heaven.
It is what?
It is as high as heaven. What canst thou do deeper than hell? What canst thou know, man?
So like, what can you do, man? Like, like he let you know, hey, I'm so far above you, right, man, that hey, if y'all get even half, even like a percentage of the things that's that you know whatnot, you damn here to explode.
That's right, man. Because these scriptures are deep, and even when we get to the wilderness, the Lord is gonna break these scriptures down even more to us. It's gonna blow our mind, man, that we even miss these things. And even if you jump back up to verse 6, it says, "To that which is, know therefore the God." And then it says, "Of thee less than thine iniquity deserveth," man. Basically, we don't even deserve this.
Right.
Man, the Lord is so great, and His word is so great. Man, we don't even deserve it, man. You see what I'm saying? In the be able to break down these scriptures, how we can do it. Y'all have to understand, man. Y'all brothers and sisters that's in this truth, man. This is a precious thing. Because the Lord can take what He can give you and give it to somebody else. Then you be bugged out, man. Right. All right, you have to understand that, right? That's it on that. Let's get Psalm chapter 78 and verse 1. Psalm 78 1. All right.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 1. Give ear, O my people.
Give ear, O my people. Here we go again. A lot of these scriptures start off with like, hey, listen up. You have to incline your ear. Listen. Read.
O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the words of my mouth.
Hey, incline your ears to the Lord's law. First of all, you have to keep the commandments to even get understanding. That's Psalms 111 and verse 10. Right? Read.
I will open my mouth in a parable.
That's stupid.
I will open my mouth in a parable.
The Lord said, I will open my mouth in a parable, man. That's why you have to listen. That's why it's important to keep the commandments. You have to be pleasing to the Most High God to even get the understanding, because we really don't even deserve it. Right. That's why the Lord, even in Daniel, what's that, like 4 and 12, the Lord closed up the understanding to us, man. And we went into it, was it 12 and 4? So like it. Thank you, all right. Daniel 12 and 4, man. He closed. He took the understanding from us, man, for being wicked, man. And now we're starting to come back out of this, and we can actually read our heritage and know who we are and behave how we're supposed to be behaving as Israelites, as kings on the earth, man. Right? Read to again.
I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings.
I will utter dark sayings, man. You have to understand that this book is, you can't just read it and understand it. Y'all Christians out there, y'all need to come to this truth. All right, my brothers and sisters, this Muslim out there, y'all got to drop all that, man. Y'all are Israelites. You some kind of black man, Hispanic, or Native American, you are an Israelite. All right, read.
I will utter my dark sayings of old, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us.
And our fathers have told us, man. Has told us these same parables and precepts since the beginning of time, man. All right. Y'all got something?
Yeah, let me get Amos 3 and 7.
Okay.
You know, we always got to touch on every little aspect of it, just in case y'all think that the secrets is revealed to everybody. Because like how I was explaining to you earlier, it's only for the Israelites, man, which are the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But whenever you do.
This book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants.
Unto his who?
Unto his servants.
So we know servants is Isaiah 44 and 1. And read on.
Unto his servants, the prophets.
The who?
The prophets.
Amos 2 and 11. So that you know it's Israel that he's revealing all these secrets to. But this shit.
Man, that was a great precept. That was a damn good precept, because I ain't had that one. And that's one that's needed, man. And I mentioned it earlier, but he only revealed these things to us. The other people get the understanding through Israelites, all right? You get the true understanding of these scriptures, all right? All right. Let's go to Christ, man. Let's go to Matthew chapter 13, man. Oh yeah, go ahead. Get it out.
Shoot, you didn't even have to go there far, bro. You go there and tell you, go back to the Psalm 78.
Psalm 78.
And let's jump down to 5.
Okay.
Because that's the thing, like how I said, this is the precept for that Amos 3 and 7 too. But he'll make it plain. Like if he didn't make it plainer than that right there, he'll give you another similitude that's even plainer.
Yeah, that is a good point. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 5, and read. For he established a testimony in Jacob.
That's not everybody. Read on.
And appointed a law in Israel.
So he said Jacob, and he made it even closer. He said Israel, but read on.
Which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children.
To who children?
To their children.
So this was going into Israel and Jacob. Right. All of this was going into that. He said, you're going to make known my testimonies, all the things that I say, my dark saying, my parables, my similitudes, and my laws. Right. Because you can't just know all the dark sayings, but keep no laws. Right. You still going to be void of understanding.
Yeah, you want some more? All right. Verse number 6. That the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born.
That's going into generation after generation, that we can keep on understanding these parables, these similitudes, and knowing that Israel got the law, because we always got to go back to that. We're the only one who got his testimonies. He said in the generations to come. Meaning not at that time. So people that say, hey, the Bible done away with, he said the generations to come, read on.
Even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children.
To their children. So it's always been a bloodline. It's always been a certain group of people. It never said, well, let's give it to the heathen now, or go to the other people. Now read 7.
Yeah, 7 hit it hard. That they might set their hope in God.
In who?
In God.
Exactly.
And not forget the works of God.
Because that's the thing, though. They believe in God, but they don't believe in a damn thing he done did for y'all. You don't thank the Lord for waking you up. You don't thank the Lord for nothing. You don't thank him for giving you this similitude or parable to understand. Right. Or even giving you the understanding to understand these similitudes and parables, right? But read on.
But to keep his commandments.
But to what?
But to keep his commandments.
At the end of the day.
Right?
He can go through all these similitudes. He can speak to you in dark sayings of old. But at the end of the day, he wants you to keep his commandments.
And if you ain't keeping the commandments, you ain't gonna understand them anyway.
Look, that's not a dark parable.
Right.
Plain.
Right. And we're gonna get to that too. It got precepts at the end of the class. Yeah, go ahead.
Even to add on to what I was saying, like how each generation is gonna get the understanding of the precepts or the scriptures or whatnot. Give me Joel 3 and 28.
There we go. The book of
right after Hosea.
Okay, so because my book list. You said 3 and 28.
Yeah, 3 and 28. Oh no, 2 and 28.
2 and 28.
That's why I was.
Oh, that's why you were bugging. Hold on.
The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Going into us, of course, but read on.
And your sons,
and your who?
And your sons, and your daughters shall prophesy.
Read on.
Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions.
They shall what?
Shall see visions.
So we shall see visions, these similitudes, and all these things that the Most High God is going to put up on us, like generation after generation. But that shit on it.
Y'all bringing out some fire precepts, man. All right, let's get to Matthew. Y'all done?
Yeah, we do.
All right, get to Matthew. Let's move on. Nah, man, y'all bringing out some fire precepts, man. Matthew chapter 13, man. Let's go to Christ. 13. We're gonna start at verse 10.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
So one of the Christ disciples said, hey, Lord, why are you speaking to us in parables, man? Why are you speaking unto them in parables? Not really to the disciples, but he's speaking to the multitude of people that was around in a parable. All right? Because even Christ taught in parables. All right, this is just what we do, man, and this is what we call it doing, man. But let's see why. Read.
He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
You see that? And that's why you got to pay attention. Because it's given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Because it's not for everybody. That's why I speak in parables. That's why the average Christian can't open this book and understand it. Yeah, this book has been circulating all over the earth. Everybody has one. All races have one, but they don't understand because it's only for the Israelites.
Right.
All right? Because it's only for the Israelites. Read.
But to them it is not given.
But to them it is not given. Read.
For whosoever had, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever had not, from him shall be taken away, even that he had.
You see that? Read.
Therefore speak I to them in parables.
That's why the Lord speak in parables. Read.
Because they seeing, see not.
But they seeing, see not, man. All right, read.
And hearing, they hear not.
And hearing, they hear not. That's why you can say, like, Granny, look right there. It says, to get the kingdom, you have to keep the commandments. And they just like, no, baby. They see, but they see not, man. They hear, but they hear not, man. Read.
Neither do they understand.
Right, neither do they understand. Read.
And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, by hearing ye shall hear.
Right here, you should hear. I believe this is Isaiah 6 and 9. This is what, see, the prophets in the New Testament, all of them taught on the Old Testament, man. That's why you got to go precept upon precept. If you want to know what the prophets are talking about in the New Testament, you have to go to the Old Testament to get understanding, man. You can't go to the movies and start off in the middle of the damn movie and understand the whole movie, man. Right. All right, read.
And shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull to hear of hearing.
And their ears are dull the damn hearing, man. Ain't nobody keep giving the commandments, read.
And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears.
See with their eyes and hear with their ears, read.
And shall understand with their heart, and shall be converted.
You got to understand with your mind and be converted. All right, and really think upon these precepts in these parables, man, and be changed, man. All right, start keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what this is going into. Read. And
I shall heal them.
And the Lord was going to heal them. That's what I'm saying. That's why when we read Isaiah 28, man, it was a refreshing thing. Once I started reading precept upon precept, starting to get the understanding, you're like, oh, damn, that's why it's so hard for us. Damn, that's why we got damn so-called UFOs flying around. Oh, those are chariots. Oh, the angels drive those. That's why. Damn, that's why hurricanes it's the Most High doing it. Via the chariots and UFOs. All right? Read.
But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears.
See, that's what I'm saying. The Lord to put the Holy Spirit in y'all. Now he removed that veil. Now you can see and now you can hear. Read.
For they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them.
I'm telling you, even all hell breaking loose on this earth right now, Hey, our forefathers back in the day was waiting on this. Ask Christ, when is the kingdom? Is kingdom coming now? Man, they wanted to come right then, but we living in them days, man. We living at the end, man. Right. So where we're gonna see the kingdom come in, man. Right. These are exciting times, read.
And to hear those things which ye hear.
And hear those things which you hear, read.
And have not heard them.
Not heard them, man. All right, but read 18.
Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower.
See, now the Lord is after to tell you another parable of the sower, man. I'm not going to go into that whole parable, but y'all go and read the parable of the sower, man. All right, the parable of the wheat and the tares, man. All right, the mustard seed and the leaven, man. All right, there's so many parables and symbols. Christ talking parables all the time, man. All right, y'all got something? All right, let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 8 and verse 2. Let's go to Ezra when he was talking to Uriel, the archangel, man. He was going back and forth with the angel of the Lord, man. So y'all talking about that early?
Nah, it was like yesterday.
It's crazy how the most I work.
Yeah, because a lot of times I be going over precepts, and then I go to class and they be bringing them ones out, the same ones. I'm like, damn, it's the spirit, man.
But I'll tell you, everything is always a similitude to the curses. They said you got ears and see not to think. When you grow up at noonday, that's somebody that's literally just
open at noonday.
All of this goes back to the curses, man.
Exactly.
This is crazy. The more you read, the more you see, boy, the Most High is not no joke.
And
man.
even with brothers and sisters that celebrate Christmas, you can read Jeremiah chapter 10. Right. You read these things and they plain as hell. And they just don't get it, man. Yeah. And that is a curse. That is broken at noonday, man. All right, man, right about that. Right?
He said he's gonna speak in parables. He said it because the other nation not gonna know. And he said because all Israel ain't gonna make it too.
Yeah, because wicked Israelites, you know, because it ain't for wicked Israelites either, man. That ain't keeping the commandments. All right,
plain to the holy, everybody to the wicked. He didn't say what's wicked. Hey, boy, everybody.
Boy. All right, 2 Ezra chapter 8. We're gonna start at verse 1. In fact, this is kind of going into what we just brought out in the spirit, man. Go ahead, bring it out. Go ahead.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High has made this world for many.
The Most High has made the world for many, read.
But the world to come for few.
The world to come for few. Right now, we're in the world of Esau, man. Yeah, it's for many. But the world of Israel is for few, man. I have to make sure that y'all part of that few. Read.
For few, I will tell thee a similitude.
I will tell thee a what?
A similitude.
So your ears like Ezra, I will tell thee a similitude. All right, read.
Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it given much mold whereof earthen vessels are made.
Right, man, because the earth is full of molds. Y'all know what a mold is when y'all trying to you pour hot metal into it. You know, let's just say you want to make a damn mold of what? A damn bird or something. So you have this little thing. It had this stone, and it's a bird etched out in it, and then you pour gold into it. All right, and you let it dry and get hard, and you pull it out, and it's a golden bird. Okay, so this is just giving you an idea in your mind. Okay, when it's talking about the earth giving out many molten vessels or earthen vessels. All right, read.
Whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of.
But little dust that gold cometh of, because gold is a rare element. Okay, like it says, but little. Read that again.
But little dust that gold cometh of.
But little dust that gold cometh of. Right, gold is rare. Read.
Even so, the course of this present world.
Even so is the course of this present world, man. It's gonna be, and we're known as gold tried in the fire, y'all. Right. And we have to make it through that fire, man. It's little dust but little dust that gold cometh of, man. All right. Even so is the course of this present world, man. All right. Read 3.
There be many created.
Therefore, there be many created. Read.
But few shall be
saved. Only few shall be saved, man. All right. Only one third of Israel is gonna make it. The rest are gonna be purged out, man. We are that gold. When the Lord say y'all have taken my taking my gold, taking my man, he's talking about the Israelites. How the heathen took us into captivity, man. I mean, they stole our literal gold vessels too, but we are the Lord's gold, man. All right. That's another similitude in parable, all right? All right, let's move on, man. Let's get Sirach chapter 39. We almost done with this class. 39, and we're going to start at 1, though. Yeah, I'm ready.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1.
Check it out.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies.
Huh? I kind of got this precept with what's it, around your Revelation 1 and 3 kind of. Yeah, definitely. I got that. It's gonna be a lot later on. It says, but he that give his mind to the law of the Most High, and you got to give your mind to the law. You got to meditate on the Lord's law, statutes, commandments. Right. When you pleased with that, he gives you the understanding. Just like I just started bringing out stuff that down, it just gave me new understanding of the thing earlier when you speaking earlier, man. You know, hey, when you keeping the law, statutes, commandments, and you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, the Lord will open His book up to you. He'll open up things that not other Israelites are seeing, and it's for you, and it's for that person to share with all the other Israelites. Right. You see what I'm saying? But He only gives the understanding to us. All right. And it's occupied in the meditation thereof. We seek out wisdom of all the ancient, man. The ancient is going into our forefathers, starting at Genesis, right? All right. And be occupied in prophecies, man. We have to be constantly occupied in this book. You know, whatever's going on in this world, in this book tells you the future, man. All right, that's why you have to be occupied in prophecies and watching. All right, when all these earthquakes and all this damn famines, all this pestilence coming on the earth, man. These are the things our forefathers was waiting to see. But Christians, they don't see that because, first of all, they don't keep the commandments, and they don't understand. Hey, especially the Old Testament, it's a lot of prophecies and dark sayings and parables. Like the daughter of Babylon. They don't understand the daughter of Babylon is right now. You living in the daughter of Babylon. They don't get that. Right. All right. Read verse 2.
Verse 2. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men. And where subtle parables are.
And where subtle parables are. You constantly dwell on these parables, man. Read.
He will be there also.
He will be there also, man. Read.
He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences.
See, these sentences, there's secrets within these sentences, man. It's secrets in these. These scriptures are double to what they are, man. Read.
And be conversing in dark parables.
Read.
He shall serve among great men. And appear before princes.
Just like Daniel, man. That's why Daniel was so popular, man. Because, man, Daniel was deep. He was able to break down dreams. You know how we had them crazy ass dreams? Like, damn, what was that all about? It was just a mixture of bunch of stuff. You tell your dream to Daniel, he's going to break that thing down. We don't have those powers how we used to have, man. All right, read.
He will travel through strange countries.
Read.
For he had tried the good and the evil among men.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's important, you know, to dwell in these scriptures. It's going to build your wisdom up, man, in this world. All right? That's it on that. Y'all got something y'all want to speak on that? You got good? All right, let's go. Psalm chapter 49. Psalm chapter 49, and we're gonna start at verse 3. Is that right? I'm in damn Jeremiah. That's why I'm like, that don't look like what I want. Hold on. Psalms 49, and let's start at verse 3.
The book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 3. My mouth shall speak of wisdom.
All right, man. Your mouth should speak of wisdom. You should want to speak with wisdom, man. Right? Speak with wisdom. Like I said, I spoke with wisdom, and somebody that's out of the spirit thought it was dumb. You know, it was a dumb thing what I said because I spoke in wisdom. They didn't get it. Just kind of bugged out. All right? Read.
And the meditation of my heart shall be of understanding.
The meditation of your heart should be in the understanding of these scriptures because it tells you how to live your life. It shows you how to move, how to speak, and how to think. Read.
I will incline my ear.
No, I will run my mouth.
I will incline my ear.
You have to listen and incline your ear, man, and open your mind up. Read.
To a parable.
To a what?
To a parable.
I will incline my ear to a parable. Read.
I will open my dark sayings upon the heart.
And the King David said, I will open my dark sayings upon the heart. King David was cold. Y'all don't understand how cold King David was, man. Right. He was a chief musician of his own damn orchestra, man. I mean, he had other musicians like Berechiah, you know, but he said, like, no, I want to be the head of the. And David was cold. He was a cold writer, and he was cold on different instruments, man. The whole book of Psalms was written by King David. They're not just songs, man. He's prophesying. He's singing, freestyling. He's not writing this. Well, somebody was writing it, but he's freestyling, man, and playing his heart and freestyling. And in the Paleo Hebrew, he probably rhyming, man. Off the dome, man. I have to understand these things, man. Who we are as Israelites, man. Right? That's why it's an abomination for somebody like Eminem to call himself the greatest rapper, man. And everything we do, man, the nations want to jump on that train, man. It's just crazy, man. Have y'all ever heard Indian music with it sound like rap? And I done heard nations. Hey, it has certain kind of drums in it. Moab, they all doing it. Gold teeth. Hey, we are the salt of the earth, man.
Now you curling their hair like, oh,
man, who sent that picture of that damn Moabite? Was that Jerubbaal? Yeah, that Moabite. You seen that? Man, that shit looks just like our hair. To make their hair look like ours, man. You know, I ain't trying to get out of the subject, but damn, you know, that's amazing, man. We are amazing people, man. We are the salt of the earth, man.
That's a similitude, boy. Similitude is we are the salt of the earth, meaning like whatever we do. But again, too, hey, we season our food.
Right? We season our food, man. Flavorful, man. Right. I used to hang out with these Hamites, man. I ain't gonna lie, I had fun with it. I don't know, they were Kenyan, so you know, certain tribes of Israel, you know what I'm saying? But man, these dudes are not seasoning food. They had these big old steaks, they put it on the grill, and they just like sprinkled a little salt on it, just like a little bit. Like it wasn't seasoned, it was you know, the meat didn't taste like nothing, man. So man, these other nations, man, I'm telling you.
Was it at least like all the way done, or was it half done?
Nah, that one was actually cooked. It was actually cooked. I think Ham be cooking their food, but not all of them.
So take a bite out of his eat.
Hey, I seen like these, I ain't trying to get out of subject, but you know how them damn white boys, I seen them literally sear their steak on each side. Yeah. Sear it on each side. They cut it open, and this damn blood just coming out of it, and they like, this is delicious and tender. You know, that's an abomination. And go get the precept. They ain't got to go get it. I'm gonna tell one story. I was at a damn Christmas party. This is, you know, when I was in the world, man. My wife took me to her company Christmas party. So it was real. It's called Three Forks. It's in North Dallas. Man, it's a real high end place. They had these little bread thing with the little meat on top. Man, it looked delicious. And I'm talking about it looked. Man, I bit that damn thing. I'm like, what the hell? And I looked at it. And I lift up the meat, nothing just raging blood, man. People are damn vampires, man. Anyways, yeah, we are the salt of the earth, man. All right, Psalms chapter 49. Let's read that over. Let's read that one more time.
The book of Psalms chapter 49, verse 3. My mouth shall speak of wisdom. And the meditation of my heart shall be of understanding. I will incline my ear to a parable. I've opened my dark sayings upon the heart.
And I'm gonna open my dark sayings upon the heart, man. All right. Let's go to Sirach chapter 47. Let's go to yeah, man. Sirach chapter 47 and verse number, we're gonna start at 13. We're gonna, you know, kind of go into a little history with King Solomon real quick, because he was the wisest man on the earth. And his daddy was cold with the music and the dark sayings and the parables. Man, Solomon was even colder, man. All right, bring it out.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 47, verse 13. Solomon reigned in a peaceable time and was honored. For God made all quiet round about him.
Right, because David had beat all the nations into submission to where Solomon, his son, didn't have to do anything. He was just chilling. All right, 40 years, man. We were in heaven at that time, right? I read
that he might build a house in his name.
And even saying we're in heaven at that time, see that, you know, there's, you know, heaven is on how many different heavens? There's four different heavens, all right? So when I said we were in heaven at this time, meaning we were in rulership. A lot of y'all, when y'all reading this Bible, y'all err, not knowing the scriptures, not knowing the similitudes and the dark sayings, all right? Okay, read.
And prepared his sanctuary forever.
And prepared his sanctuary forever, read.
How wise was thou in thy youth, and as a flood filled with understanding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even when you jump over back to verse 13, his sanctuary forever, we know this talking about Christ. I mean, even inside.
Damn, I didn't even catch that. Right? It's sanctuary forever. It is going into Christ, man. All right, read.
But verse 14, how wise was thou in thy youth, and as a flood filled with understanding.
And as a flood filled with understanding, man. All right. Going into, even when you speak of water in the scripture, water can mean people. All right. Water can mean these scriptures, man. The Lord came in as a flood, gave us a flood of understanding. When I first got into the truth, that's why Isaiah, man, we were so dry and damn thirsty. You been real thirsty, just came out of fast, you drank that damn bottle of water, you just damn, you can't get enough, man. Hey, water came in like a flood, man. It was a refreshing thing, man. All right, read.
Thy soul covered the whole earth, and thou fillest it with dark parables.
And they fill us with what?
With dark parables.
Man, the Lord, man, he says, and like soul covered the whole earth, man. Everybody knew who Solomon was over the whole earth. Everybody knew who he was. And he covered the whole earth with his sayings in his parables, man. He covered the whole earth with dark sayings and prayer. That's just like, hey, have y'all heard that new movie that came out? And this new, everybody all over the world talking about the movie. They're waiting on the next great thing that Solomon puts out. And it spreads all over the world. I'm like, golly, this guy's amazing. Right? Read.
Thy name went far into the islands.
You see that? His name went far into the islands, man. Read.
And for thy peace thou was beloved. The countries marveled at thee.
The countries marveled at King Solomon. Read.
For thy songs.
For his songs, and read.
And proverbs. And parables. And interpretations.
Man. Man, this is what, man, this is our heritage. This is something that we do, y'all. Okay? Y'all reading this Bible, you got the carnal side, but there's always a spiritual side to everything that you read. Okay? Let's get, hold that precept. Let's get 1 Kings chapter 4 and verse 32. We're going to go into just a little bit of history right here. After that, we only got like a few more precepts. We're going to do a few similitudes and then we're going to be out. All right, 1 Kings chapter 4. Chapter 4 and verse number 32.
Book of 1 Kings, chapter 4, verse 32. And he spake 3,000 proverbs in his song.
Start at 30.
Yeah.
Start at 30.
Okay. The book of, I should say, Wisdom of Solomon.
Actually, start at 29. Start at 29. I'm tripping. I don't know why. That 34 is the last verse. All right.
Start at 29. The book of 1 Kings, chapter 4, verse 29. And God gave Solomon wisdom and understanding, exceeding much, and largeness of heart, even as the sand that is on the seashore.
And there's the sand on the seashore. That's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that Solomon had. He understood animals. He understood things on a level we can't even comprehend, man. All right, read.
And Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the east country, and of all the wisdom of Egypt.
And all the wisdom of Egypt, man. Read.
For he was wiser than all men, than Ethan, the Ezrahite, and Haman, and Chakol, and Darda, the sons of Maol. And his fame was in all nations round about.
And his fame was in all nations round about, man. This man was wise and he spoke with wisdom. So we want to try to aim to be like Solomon, man, which is ultimately Christ. All right, read.
And he spake 3,000 proverbs.
He spake how many?
3,000.
Damn,
proverbs.
King Solomon spoke 3,000 proverbs. You know how you got the Chinese proverbs? Man, they get that from us, man. Everybody wants to be like us. All right, read.
And his songs were 1,005.
He made 1,005 songs, man. So he was just like his daddy, but on another level, man. All right. Oh, 33.
And he spake of trees.
He spake of trees. Read.
From the cedar tree.
The cedar trees.
That is in Lebanon.
That's in Lebanon, man. And we can go get these precepts, man. Read.
Even unto the hyssop that springeth out of the wall.
He
spake also of beasts.
He spake of beasts. Well, my angel said, I'm scared to read Revelations. It got monsters in there. You have to understand, man, this book is full of similitudes and parables, man. All right, men are the beast, man. Especially if you're not keeping the commandments. Read.
And the fowl,
Uh-huh.
and the creeping things, and the fish,
and the fishes, man. Because fish goes into people too. Creeping things goes into people, man. Read.
And there came of all people to hear the wisdom of Solomon.
They all wanted to hear this wisdom of Solomon, man. Read.
From all kings of the earth, which had heard of his wisdom.
Right, man. See, Solomon was the coldest person ever with these dark sayings and these parables and these proverbs, man. All right. You know, that's why Lil Wayne so cold at doing what he do. Not just Wayne, but many other Israelite artists. All right. That don't, you know, they don't act like Israelites. You know, but they still got their spirit in them, man. All right. All right, that's it on that. Let's get all right, let's get the parable. Let's prove that trees are people, y'all. So this is an example. Y'all write this down. When y'all reading about trees, it's talking about people. Let's get Mark chapter 8. Yeah, but start at 22.
All right. This is the book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 22. And he cometh to Bethsaida. Bethsaida, yeah. And they bring a blind man unto him and besought him to touch him.
So they brought this blind man to Christ, man, so Christ can lay hands on him. Read.
And he took the blind man by the hand and led him out of the town. And when he had spit on his eyes.
Man, the Most High spit on Christ. Man, I want the Most High to spit on my eyes, man. Right? Read.
That's the only man I ever let spit on.
And that's the only man I let spit on me like that, man. Just kind of spit in his hand and kind of just rub it out on your face, man. All right, read.
And put his hands upon him. He asked him if he saw aught. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees.
You see men as what?
As trees.
So men are referred to as trees. Read.
Walking.
Trees walking, man. So y'all Christians out there, y'all understand when you reading in Genesis, how Adam was hiding behind trees. He was trying to hide in the midst of other nations and other people. When the Lord say, don't eat of this tree, he's talking about don't take the philosophies of these people, man. Don't be celebrating Christmas. All right. Don't be celebrating damn birthdays, man. Right? Trees are actually people, man. Adam and Eve wasn't the only damn people on the earth, man. All right. You have to understand, Genesis, the Adam and Eve is that's a heavy, dark parable. All right. That our Christian pastors and priests got us stumbling, man, because they damn drunk. But not with wine, right? All right. Some of them is drunk with wine, and they be up there and damn high of weed, man. Shoot, slacky. Hey, okay, yeah, that's it. That's it on that. Let's get another parable, man. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 16. When it speaks of olive trees and fig trees, it speaks of just trees, period, man. It's going into people, man. Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 16. We at the end of the class. I just want to put out a few prayers. This is just few of many. It's just few of many. I had made another class like this like a while back, and I'll go over more of the actual similitudes. Y'all can go back and watch them. All right. Jeremiah chapter 11 and read verse 16.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 11 verse 16. The Lord called thy name a green olive tree.
He called thy name a green olive tree. Read.
Fair and goodly fruit. And of goodly fruit.
Read.
With the noise of a great tumult. He had kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
He's broken the branches of it, man. He kind of split the kingdom up, you know what I'm saying? All right. And he put fire to that tree, man, because that tree was now going off, man. All right. Go ahead, read 17.
For the Lord of hosts that planted thee have pronounced evil against thee.
Right, man. The Lord says y'all going off. Read.
For the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah.
See, the house of Judah, man. All right, read.
Which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger and offering incense to Baal.
To Baal, man. Who was going the hell off, man. All right, so we are that fig tree. Let's get another precept on it's like an olive tree. Let's get Psalm chapter 52 and 8. What you got that precept right there? Yeah. Let's get Psalm 52 and 8. So let's prove it. See, precept upon precept. Here a little, there a little. All right, we got to get 2 or 3 witnesses to say that what I'm saying is true, man, in these scriptures. Psalm chapter 58 and verse number, where we at? 58 and 2. 52 and 8. It's like it. 52 and 8. It's like it. Psalm 52 and 8. Go ahead, bring
This
it
is
up.
the book of Psalms, chapter 52, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
But I am like a green olive tree.
King David said, but I am like a green olive tree. Read.
In the house of God.
Uh-huh.
I trust in the mercy of God.
Uh-huh.
Forever and ever.
Yeah, go ahead, read 9.
I will praise thee forever.
Mm-hmm.
Because thou hast done it. And I will wait on thy name.
Mm-hmm.
For it is good before thy saints.
It is good before thy saints. And the saints are the Israelites. Right? All right. So there's just, hey, when it's talking about beasts, water, mountains, trees, it's not literal. Sometimes it is literal, but sometimes it's spiritual. All right. Let's get another similitude like naked. We was talking about that earlier. All right. Let's get naked. What is naked, man? The precept I'm gonna use is Exodus 32 and 25. All right. And y'all can pull another one if y'all want to.
It's just funny, bro. That's a similitude into that thing, man. He called Israel green olive tree, but then he separated them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why you think in Ezekiel he had to bring the 2 sticks
back together? The 2 sticks.
You gotta make that
no branch.
Man,
that's tight.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, that was tight.
Something like that, man.
That was tight, man.
But Most High, boy,
man, Most
say that boy, man, boy, good.
Man, Most High cold like that.
That boy is good.
And you see how only Israelites can just put things like that together and to break it down and to give these things understanding, man. All right.
Or even the olive tree and the wild olive tree.
And the wild olive tree, man. Same thing. But the wild olive tree is going into the northern kingdom. Wild olive tree, right? And we grafting them back in, put the sticks back together, man. The Most High broke the branches off of Judah and Israel for going off, man. He split us, man. All right. They had us all bugged out. All right. He still bugged out, man.
How you gonna yield fruit if he ain't compared to the tree?
That's right.
Plant.
Exactly. Damn.
Fruits of the spirit.
Fruits of the spirit.
What they grow.
You see that? Y'all have to understand, man. This book is so, man. This book is wonderful, y'all. All right. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna always be growing in this truth, man. Y'all always gonna be growing in this truth. Shalom, brother Gabriel, Shalom, brother Yaakov sent a precept. He sent me. Damn, he just sent Yaakov going in. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 14 to 26. Is that one? Is pretty good?
Yeah.
So man, let's go ahead and get brother Yaakov, man, because we're trying to figure out how we're gonna start doing them video things to where we all be up on here, man. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and get 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse number 26. Go ahead, read.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
And when thou hast done something, shalt thou publish,
mm-hmm.
and something shalt thou shew secretly.
Some things you put it out and open, and some things you show secret. That's why when Christ said it's not given to them, that's why when I'm outside, I speak in parables. Y'all understand it, but they don't. All right, read.
To the wise, tomorrow, this hour, shalt thou begin to write. Then went I forth as he commanded, and gathered all the people together, and said, "Hear these words, O Israel."
Say, "Hear these words, O Israel." All right, we're gonna stop right there, though. But yeah, that was a great precept, man. Because these words are for Israel. Hear these words on Israel, not everybody. You see that? Man, that was a great precept, huh? You got something else?
No, Most High be working, boy. Because think about it. He said he make some things you make public and published.
Mm-hmm.
Because people who read this Bible, that's why he said, hey, not just the hearers of the word neither, boy. Because you can hear it, you can read it. And he said, as many of the people who sin without the law shall perish without the law, boy. Because, hey, boy, some things just ain't meant for some people to understand, man.
Oh, yeah, this is Ezekiel 31. I was thinking about this. Ezekiel 31 is going into those the cedar tree and the branches.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all read that? Is Ezekiel 31? Hey, we ain't finna. This is a breakdown right here. Like I can make a class out of this. out of this little thing, I can make a class about an hour and a half just off of Ezekiel 31 from 1 all the way to 9, just with them 9 verses, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. So we ain't finna break this thing down right now. But yeah, y'all go back after this class, go back and read Ezekiel 31, 1 through 9. All right, knowing that trees are men. All right, knowing what the branches are, which we just went into that. Help me break that thing down good, right? All right. Let's go ahead and go back to Exodus. Similitude, naked. When you're naked, they say Adam and Eve was naked. All right. Our Christian pastors got us thinking that they was walking around the garden, ass out, man. But that's not the man. They were king. They were king. They were a king and a princess on the earth, man. They were gods on the earth, man. They ain't walking around naked, right? So let's get that. Let's see what it means to be naked. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just common sense because in the law it says thou shalt not see thy brother's nakedness. So
right.
Even with their children, Cain and Abel, they was all naked. Hey, they would be breaking the law, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, man.
Right. All right, let's get Exodus 32 and 25 is a good point.
Book of Exodus chapter 32 verse 25. And when Moses saw that the people were naked.
Now when Moses saw the people were naked, now when Moses came down the mountain with the tables of testimony, was everybody still outside naked? I don't know. Some of the ass probably was like literally naked though.
Yeah.
It was really wild. But no way, they wasn't outside just ass naked, man. Read.
For Aaron had made them naked.
Aaron had made them naked. Read.
Unto their shame.
Unto their shame. Read.
Amongst their enemies.
Right. So how did Aaron make the Israelites naked? Did Aaron say, hey, y'all, come here. Just started ripping their clothes off. And just started coming to the woman, just rip that part off and just started exposing them. Right? Kind of grabbed his brother up and kind of just exposed him, man. That's going off, man. So how did Aaron make the people naked? He made the golden calf, man. He said, everybody, y'all nagging, y'all take y'all earrings and y'all gold chains and bring them up here, and we're gonna make our idol to worship. Because they was an angry mob against Aaron, man. Imagine a bunch of angry Negroes, just saying all kind of stuff to you, man. Aaron probably thought he was gonna die, man. But he still should have kept the commandments and did what the Most High said to do, man. So a lot of Israelites died that day, man. All right. So being naked is being in sin. Let's get one more precept. Let's get 2 Chronicles chapter 28 and verse 19. Damn, how did I just flip that right there? Damn, I must have had it already kind of. 2 Chronicles chapter 28 and verse 19, man, because you got to have more than one witness, man. Don't let the pastor tell you anything and can't go to another scripture to prove that, man. All right. It's always with 2 or 3 witnesses, man. All right. Go ahead and bring it out.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 28, verse 19. For the Lord brought Judah low because of Ahaz, king of Israel, for he made Judah naked.
What did King Ahaz do?
For he made Judah naked.
He made the kingdom of Judah naked. Read.
And transgressed sore against the Lord.
He transgressed. They were in sin. They were breaking the commandments. This was naked. So when Adam and Eve were naked and realized they were naked, like, damn, we breaking the commandments. We doing what the Most High told us not to do. So they hid their shame. Because that's what you do when you in sin, man. You try to cover that thing up. People that sin, they don't let everybody know, man. You try to keep that thing up secret, man. Right?
Cover it with a lie.
Right. Cover it with a damn lie, man. Right?
Blame somebody.
Right. Or try to blame somebody else.
This woman you gave
right. Well, Lord, it was this woman you gave me.
It's your fault, really.
Right, man. People be, man, brothers be, sisters be wicked, man.
Adam be tripping.
And Adam was tripped out there. Lord, it was her. But the Lord did get on her. Yeah, man. Because, a woman can be like, well, it wasn't all our fault. I mean, it was y'all that y'all should have listened. You're right. We should have listened. And it is mainly on the man because he's dealing with the man more. The Most High got on Eve. Because after he said it was that woman, Lord kind of looked at her and said, woman, what did you do? We can go get that if y'all want to. I have to study this thing because somebody had brought that to me. Because they were like, yeah. Well, we're finna see. Now the most High got on the woman ass, man.
Right, that, and then what does the scripture say? It said of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Right.
It's about
Through
25.
Through her, man.
We all done.
Right. All right. And brought the damn confusion, man. All right.
But we
But-
about to.
We at fault. So damn being us, man, Adam kind of was a damn simp, man. Adam simped out, man. You know, hey man, women do got a certain kind of power, man. All right. Y'all men don't be falling to that. And me and y'all treat y'all wives, man, good, man.
Right.
I ain't trying to change the subject like that. I have to put that out. All right, so yeah, we speak in similitudes and parables. We got 2 more scriptures. We got, and y'all know the what was that? The riddle that Samson taught in Judges 14:14. Y'all can go and read that and check that out, man. Samson gave these Hamites this damn riddle, and it was hard as that. Because even me, but before I read the answer, I'm just, I knew what it was. I knew what it was from reading. I know, Samson slayed the lion, came back, and his carcass had damn honey on the inside of it, man. But he gave them damn Hamites that parable, and they were losing their damn mind because they couldn't figure it out, man. Right? I don't know. I gotta go get this damn nigga some damn garments now, man.
Samson, what are you saying? Samson,
Then they damn kind of snatched Samson's wife up and damn threatened him, man. Hey, man, that's a good story. That's a good read, man. Samson tough, boy. All right. Yeah, Samson spoke in similitudes and parable, man. That's what we do, man. Daniel, let's get Daniel chapter 2 and verse 22. This is the last precept before we get to actually Salakia. This is the second to the last precept. Actually, now we got 2 more precepts after this. Because you see, I got that big ass space right there. So I was like, I kind of messed up. What you want? Daniel chapter 2 and verse 22. Hold on, let me get there real quick though. Please start reading. Yeah, we almost done, y'all. Ain't gonna take long. I ain't gonna expound a whole lot. Y'all stay with me, man. Daniel chapter 2 and verse number. Should I start at 21? Yeah, start at verse 21.
It's the book of Daniel chapter 2, verse 21.
Bring it out.
And he changeth the times and the seasons.
Mm-hmm.
He removed kings and set it up kings.
Man, the Lord removed kings and set up kings, right? Read.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise.
He's giving wisdom unto the wise, man. Read.
And knowledge to them that know understanding.
That know understanding, that know how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
He revealed the deep and secret things.
He revealed what?
The deep and secret
things.
Man,
he revealed deep and secret things. Even my bruises kept kind of blowing my mind. Like, damn, that's kind of cold, Read.
He knoweth what is in the darkness.
Man, he knows what's in the darkness. We know when we're reading damn Genesis and we're reading about Adam and Eve, we know that they wasn't eating no damn apple, man. All right. We knew that they was taking on, they were taking on the philosophies of other nations, man. We understand these things. All right, read.
And the light dwelleth with him.
And the light dwelleth with him. And what is the light? Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 63. The law is the light. You have to keep the commandments to get the understanding, man. And the harder you go on this thing, you keeping the commandments, you fasting, you praying, and the Lord is going to open up things the captains ain't even give you. And then you can kind of give it to them. You can kind of teach them something, right? All right. Not just to be bold, just teachers no, you want to spread this news, man. It's an exciting thing. I've sat up with the captains, we might get Cap 1-on-1 or something, and they read some. You see what Capt Jerubbaal, I'm like, damn. And before he tell everybody, he'll kind of lean over to the other captain, like, hey man, you see that? It's kind of heavy. New things are revealed all the time, man. You're gonna be an old man or old woman, and still the secrets of the scriptures will still be revealed to you slowly. All right. Let's get Daniel 2 and 22. Did we already read that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, let's get Numbers chapter 12 and verse 8. Numbers 12 and 8. I'm tripping. Numbers is this way. I went all the way to the New Testament for Numbers. Numbers chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse number 8.
The book of Numbers chapter 12, verse 8. With him will I speak mouth to mouth.
Start at verse 7.
Verse 7. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house.
Hey, you have to be faithful in the Most High's house, man. Read.
With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently.
So now on the other side with the parable thing, because some people could be over righteous, it's just over spiritual, and you thinking too deep when some things are just playing upon tables, man. Okay. So the Lord said, my servant Moses, it says, my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. Okay. And it says, with him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently. Read.
And not in dark speech.
And not in what?
And not in dark speech.
But not with Moses. I'm going to just talk straight up to him. I ain't going to have him mind-boggling, have him thinking all hard. I'm going to just give it to him plain. Read.
And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold.
And the similitude of the Lord he will behold. I'm going to tell him plainly, and he's going to give a similitude to the Israelites. Read.
Wherefore, then ye were not afraid to speak against my servant Moses.
Okay, so I just want to bring that out just to show some things in the scriptures are just plain. Okay? Let's get Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2 real quick.
That was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can make that point then.
Well, go ahead.
Think about it. Because what did Christ say? He said, have you believed Moses, you would have believed me.
In me.
So what? But think about it. Because what was Christ doing? He made it plain to people. He made it plain to Moses. Man, tell them to keep my commandments. Tell them to walk in my steps and keep my judgments. If not, they're going to have to see me. Then when they actually got about him, they had to see him. Man, because he spoke plain to them so he could speak plainly to us. All right. Then once he seen, all right, they want to lack the understanding. All right, I'm going to put some similitudes. Now I'm going to get my wheat and tears. Now I'm going to get my wheat from my tears. Since everybody don't want to get it, well, then here.
Exactly. And that's a great point. Make your ass work for this kingdom now.
Yeah, you know, when you read verse 6, that it's talking about the prophets. So we know it's talking about, Christ.
Y'all want grace? Okay, well, y'all going to have to work for something.
Y'all got to work. Y'all finna work, man. That's a great point. You gotta bring out Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2.
It's the book of Habakkuk.
Habakkuk. Habakkuk.
Verse 2.
That sounds like Brother Keenan. Habakkuk. Nah, I'm just playing Brother Keenan.
All right, you say it too.
Oh, he be saying it?
Habakkuk. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
No, make it hard.
And make it plain upon tables.
Some things are just plain upon tables. Read.
That he may run that read it.
That you run that read. You read this, like, oh shoot. And you go and you spread it out, hey, this and that. You run it, read it, right? Go ahead and read it through anyway, since it's highlighted in my book. So I know it's good. Right, go ahead.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
The vision is for an appointed time, just like we were talking about in Daniel chapter 12 verse 4. Man, the Lord closed up the understanding, but now in the end days, he's opened the understanding of the scriptures back up. Some people just don't want to hearken though. Read.
But at the end, it shall speak and
that?
not lie.
It shall speak and what?
And not
lie, man. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. Y'all thinking, okay. And that goes back into what Amos 5 and 18, basically. You know, like, damn, man, y'all keep saying, you know, like the Lord is gonna come and that's supposed to happen. You know, there's a lot of things in the Old Testament that didn't happen yet. The prophecies are being fulfilled now, but we kind of forgot about those things. We kind of just threw them behind our back, man. But you got to be occupied in scriptures because these old sayings are actually happening right now, man. Y'all want to get caught off guard, man. Read that verse again.
Verse 3 from the top. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right, man. These visions, like I say, the damn Euphrates River drying up, being prepared for the kings of the east, and the river that big ass river is dry right now. You could walk across that mud, man. Read.
But at the end, it shall speak and not lie.
It shall speak and not lie. Read.
Though it tarries.
Though it took a little while. You know, it took a few thousand years to read.
Wait for it.
Wait for it, because you understand, 1,000 years is like one day to the Most High God, man. Right. And that was just yesterday for him. All right. Y'all have to understand these things, man. Read.
Because it will surely come.
Because it will surely come, man. Read.
It will not tarry.
It won't tarry, man. Next thing you know, it's going to be right on your doorstep. I'm thinking about Sirach chapter 5, 5 and 7. Hey, in your comfort, man. Like a damn thief in the night. What you gonna say?
That numbers. He said, boy, the Lord is not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that she repent. Hey, because when Christ come back, man, it might seem like he is tarrying too. And when he comes, hey, it will not tear you. The things what he gonna do, it ain't gonna take long.
Right.
Hey, boy.
Right.
He's smooth with a lot of things.
Yeah, he is smooth.
But he playing when it comes to judging.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah,
that's a great point, man. It ain't no, y'all women, you ain't gotta be sitting up there in your tights and kind of batting your eyes at the Most High with your long ass eyelashes and Lord, I'm cute, right? Looking at the Lord like you cute, man. Like he, no, man, Most High gonna kill you, man.
He created beauty.
Right, man. And then the beauty y'all got is fake as hell these damn days, man.
Yeah.
Be faking brothers out like a mug. Man, y'all seen? I mean, we watched one of the videos in class where, me and my wife watched a few. This is one white lady I'm talking about without no makeup, looked like a damn witch. Ain't got no teeth in her mouth, man. She put on so much makeup and did. It was kind of amazing though. And that's witchcraft. She is a witch.
Y'all even do it, man.
Right. And talking about, man, this woman looked like, damn. And just imagine, man. I'm gonna say, hey, man, you go to bed with that woman, wake up in the morning, all that makeup that rubbed off. You be like, what the hell?
Who is this?
Like, who is this I'm in the bed with? You be tripping.
Went to sleep with Mary, woke up with Larry.
Sleep with Mary and woke up with Larry. Damn, that's an abomination, man. That's an abomination. Hey, for real. For real, man. That's going into the damn drag queens, man. Man, that's a trip, man. Anyways, last precept. Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8. Last one. Then we're gonna get that live. Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8. It's almost 9:30. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8, verse 8. Whoever.
Yeah. This book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 8. If a man desire much experience.
Hey, if a man desire much experience, read.
See, know it. Things of old.
Man, you gotta know what the things of old, man. You gotta be occupied in the scriptures. Read.
And conjecture. Aright, what is to come.
Conjecture. Aright, what is to come, man. You have to know these prophecies. Read.
See, know it. The subtleties of speech.
You have to know the subtleties of speeches, man. You can't be ignorant of the scriptures, man. You got to study to show yourself approved, man. Right. That's important. That's how you get salvation, man. All right, read.
And can expound dark sentences.
Man. That's what this Bible is full of. Read.
She foreseeth signs and wonders.
She foreseeth signs and wonders, man. Even on this earth today, hey, when you see the clouds starting to, get dark, hey, you can foresee that it's gonna rain. All right. Same thing with these scriptures. They're gonna let you know certain things is going on the earth. You need to start watching out and get prepared. Read.
And the events of seasons.
Man.
And times,
man. You have to understand these things, man. All right. So that's pretty much the end of our class. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. I hope that y'all were edified. I hope I wasn't boring, right? But no classes, it should be boring, man. Right? I heard the Capt say that too. Yeah, it's born as you, man. You got to be in this thing, man. All right. Y'all keep the law, statutes, and commandments. The battle axes at every class, we bring out a law. The law we're going to bring out tonight is Revelations 1 and 3. All right. Hey, we appreciate y'all the GoFundMe. All right. And the Cash App. Like Brother Yaakov say, man, y'all arms will not be used for folly, man. We ain't buying no jets. We ain't getting the Cadillac with damn Daisy Bowls, and we ain't damn buying weed for the congregation. We kind of got like a little weed farm in the back because I ain't finna go there, man. Like we ain't using the arms for folly, man. We using the arms to spread this truth, man. All right. Go ahead, bring out Revelation 1.
You got your revelation.
I got one.
All right.
Oh yeah, because y'all Revelations toe up. Hey, mine getting there.
Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
Blessed is he that readeth, y'all. Y'all have to read every day. Y'all should go. You really shouldn't go one day without reading something. Man. Hey, get you a good at least one good chapter in, man. Read.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy and keep those things which are written therein.
And so hearing the words of this prophecy, the why we started off with this class with scriptures telling you to listen. All right. We have to be watchmen in this thing. All right. All right, read.
For the time is at hand.
But the time is at hand, man. All right, we at the end of the world, y'all. Jacob Trouble from the ready to pop out. World War III from the pop out, man. Y'all be inclined to these scriptures and these dark sayings in these scriptures, man. All right, y'all be running around in Jacob's Trouble trying to ask people how to do this and how to do that, and it's too late, man. We're supposed to be eating right now, man.
We gonna be gone.
All right, man. All right.
Like that ain't no sick.
They like, damn, man, where my cousin at? I was talking noise about it. I was telling everybody that he's stupid for, well, he in a cult and all, but damn, he's on my ass right now. All right. Y'all have a wonderful Shabbat, man. And with that, I say shalom.